go get you some merch. Did it for Prince, my braids on that perk. Too many niggas who plotting, we purge. Fuck with this mouth, you gon' leave in a hearse. I can't be fucked with. Niggas can't touch me. Nah.
That needs more creamer.
Clouds in my coffee.
Hi, how y'all doing today? All right, welcome back to part 5 of the roommate situation. I know y'all tired of talking about it. I'm tired of reciting it. But we got to get through it. We're almost done. It should be part 5, and then part 6 should be the conclusion. Unless part 5 don't end up being too long. I found out that my phone was automatically, I don't know how the fuck Apple thought this was smart, but they are, if you get an iPhone Pro or up, I'm assuming, it's going to automatically have your video set to record at 4K. Unless you got that 200, 500 gigabyte, whatever it is, the highest one, I recommend not doing that. That's why I was having so many damn space issues, probably. So I had to dial that bitch back to 1080, because I save it in 1080 anyways on Video Shop. Now, when your boy hits partner on YouTube, we might pop out some 4K videos. Actually, not even partner, maybe 100K. But until then, call it in the name of Jesus. Black Jesus. But until then, ain't no 4K videos, B. So at any rate, real quick, we're going right into the story. I'll give intros for outros, just like the last video. Disclaimer: everybody has their own version of toxic. Because I spoke to one of the people from the story earlier. I can tell y'all who it is. Excuse me. Ebony. I spoke to Ebony earlier for a couple hours, and she had brought up. She was like, you haven't really went into how they're necessarily toxic. And I had to let her know, look, you from Florida, your husband from New York, y'all were in college in Florida. So Florida is a whole nother country on its own. And then Miami is a whole nother continent. That's how I would put it. As long as I've known her and from what people say and the people I do know from Florida and all that, yeah, y'all on some other shit. So with that being said, even the news, like the news is never regular news. And I said what I said. So at any rate, I had to let her know, look, like you had a stalker roommate. Your version of toxic is going to be different from mine. I feel it's pretty toxic that her mama tried to fight me. And even before the whole showdown situation, her mama was still too involved. So to me, that was really where the toxic came from. You know what I'm saying? Whereas me and mine don't get along at all. You and yours get along too damn much. Like, she's too involved. Which I understand. The girl is in school and stuff. She's I think they're both 2 years and 1 year younger than me. I understand, but you still on her tit, that's a problem. So at any rate, I referenced that in TM First Day Out.
Pull up in my whip to my crib, parents, they pay for shit. Still got a tits in your mouth, but baby sip on this.
But at any rate, with that being said, oh yeah, so everybody got a different version of toxic, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. But for me, this was the toxic environment. I could have just reconsidered staying with my parents and paying them, the little $200 she was asking for a month. So with that being said, that might have been too far. I don't know about all that. But then again, you get what I'm coming from. Leaving one toxic environment to go to another one when you would be paying more. Because like I said, rent was $315 a piece, plus her with her little dog. Plus whatever for her little dog. So at any rate, just want to get out of the way. Another thing I wanted to mention is, I had forgot to bring this up earlier. This was before we even really had any tension. This might have been like the whole around the bookshelf era or something like that. But we were having a calm conversation, and like me and both Capri Sun has said, her delivery is not the best. And she came out of her mouth sideways and had said, oh, but we did help you in regards to me being, homeless and all that stuff. I had sat silent for about a good 14, 15 seconds before I responded. Because my reaction was to literally, like, hey, as far as societal norms, I'm a Sag. I remain true as Sag. I'll say what's on my mind. Look, swoop, 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 bloop, past my ass. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in conforming to society, but I still believe there's, not even a time and a place. I still believe there's a thing called couth. And one thing I don't like, and I was speaking to Ebony about this earlier on the phone, I do not like rude people. And Capri Sun was rude as fuck. Now, when I met her mama, I understood. How?
I don't want those baby kids.
So with that being said, don't know too much about her dad, but her mama definitely, after dealing with her, I could see how she came out like that. But with that being said, she said that out her face hole. So, which logically, it's kind of true. Now, it ain't like y'all paid my portion of rent on the first month. You know, I still struggled being broke the whole time we was in here. So it ain't like y'all did, you know, went above and beyond. We just found a place together, that's it. So, and it didn't turn out good anyways. But nonetheless, wanted to let that be known. And that was before we had any attention to anything. So you can imagine how much more fucked up the shit she said was after the situations. And I'm not trying to paint myself to be an angel. Speaking of that, I gotta let it be known. Ebony told me, Ebony remembers stuff. I think she said she's like an elephant earlier on the phone. I remember stuff, but Ebony remembers stuff. Like, she could have been a court stenographer. Literally. Is that the person or the tool? Either way, she could have did either job. Both of them. Pay her 2 salaries. Shit. So, with that being said, she remembers stuff. So, she said I threw the shoes in the trash can on the day that I was shooting the apartment tour video. At this point, I ain't even gonna lie. I might have. I told y'all in the video I might have. I didn't care at this point. Nothing warrants your mama trying to fight me. I'm sorry. This doesn't. And she been doing fuck shit since before then. So I'm sorry. I didn't have that much compassion to make sure I placed them. But at that point, I feel like it would have been a thing whether or not they hit the trash can anyways. And we had talked about that. And she said, well, you shouldn't agree to that. And I said, I didn't really agree. I kind of just went with it. You know, and that was one thing that both parties could have done better is communicate stuff, because as far as the Sean situation goes, Ebony was like, I wouldn't have had that. That wouldn't have flown with me if we were roommates. And I was like, oh, yeah, but you're letting me know that. That's the difference. They were approaching it from a financial standpoint, not an I don't feel safe standpoint. It would have been different had it had been that. Not to say I wouldn't have still helped my friend, but I would have, you know what I'm saying, said, okay, you know what? Until y'all are more familiar, or it may not have ever been familiar enough for him to be there while I wasn't there, but we would have worked something out, you know what I'm saying? But you have to communicate that. You can't tell them how you really feel and tell me how you sort of feel. So, because I'm sure money was a part of it, you know what I'm saying, if somebody's using up more electricity and stuff. But nonetheless, I just had to get all that stuff out of the way. We done wasted too much damn time. Let's go ahead and get into these text messages. I think that's everything I had to say. Let me go ahead and pencil this in real quick. Alright, I'll be able to read my little chicken scratch cursive. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these text messages. Y'all be patient with me because I gotta verbally dox them. That's gonna take a bit of time. Alright, so I'm just gonna say C and F. C is Capri Sun, the girl roommate, the girlfriend. F is the boy roommate, Forrest. So that way we can cut down on syllables, which equals more time. So with that being said, C says, we need to talk about where we're going from here, the whole leasing thing and everything, so we're on the same page like tonight when everyone is here. Oh, I forgot, real quick. I ended up staying, like I told y'all in the last story time, I took Sean home, and then I ended up staying with Hilda that night. So this was all happening at Tuesday, October 5th, 11:30 a.m. So C sends me that. We need to talk, see where we're going from here. I said agreed. C responds, we can do this early since I have a game to cheer at tonight. And me and F have to meet with our school group at 2:30 and all this. So Tyson, if you are available and would like to do this at 1 when F gets home from school, and I'll be back at the house by then, and we can talk and do it beforehand instead of late at night. If not 1, we'll just have to do it late at night. Now at this point, I had called Ebony and Ivory, because like I said, they're walking all of us through this situation. And Ebony said, y'all don't need to have a house meeting. They never go well. They never go well. And me, I felt the same. She said it just turns into a whole bunch of arguments. and it doesn't go anywhere. And I agree, but also, like I said, my biggest issue with them is you say one thing, but you feel another way. So it's a waste of time. It's literally a waste of time. What are we going to talk about if you're not going to say how you really feel? Granted, there was stuff I held back on, but if I'm the type of person, if I'm going to hold off on it, I'm just going to hold off completely. I'm not going to tiptoe around it or try to say a different reason why, I feel this way. I'm either going to tell you why exactly I feel this way, or I'm not going to say anything. That's me. So, like certain shit, like, when her mom wanted to argue about how long the lease was, I let that go. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time I had felt like, you know what, I just got unhomeless, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So certain things, that, the trash can being in the closet, I did let certain things slide, but I didn't say a different reason why I didn't like it. I just didn't say anything. I figured save up my money, struggle through it, and get out as soon as possible, or whenever the lease is up. So at this point, sorry to dwell off. At this point, I spoke to Ebony. She said, y'all need to do it. So I said, I thought about it and I changed my mind. We don't need to have any more roommate meetings because they do not end well. We have a group chat for that. You guys insisted on the 11th month lease, and that is what we, in parentheses, against my judgment, committed to. I will not break the lease and leave a negative reflection on my credit report. You two can break the lease. Like, oh, I forgot to tell y'all that. I forgot to tell y'all that shit. You two can break the lease like Miss Charmeleon said you would, or we can stay and keep it high and by, which at this point we were high and by. So y'all, I'm gonna get 38 hot reading these messages because I didn't even read some of them. Like I sent screenshots to Ebony and Ivory and allowed Brunhilde to read most of them. So I'm gonna get 38 hot. But let me calm down now. I might need to turn this fan on. Ooh, I'm one of those people, I don't really so much feel emotions as I feel them. Like if I'm hot, if I'm angry, I'm hot. Excuse me. But at any rate, so I forgot to say, her mama, while we was having a showdown that Sunday morning, her mom, I'ma buy them out the lease and this, that, and the other. Mind y'all, I told y'all rent is $960. You gotta buy at least, I think, 4 months. It was enough for it to be $4,000. So up to that. But I'm gonna buy them out the lease, You let the water heater leak, all this stuff. 10 a.m. in the morning. All right, bitch. So all that, you gonna buy that, I guess that's gone now. You done came back to your senses. Because one thing about me, when I speak in anger, I say what the fuck I mean. I might talk about your dead relative, but hey, I might have been holding on to that. But I'm not going to recant what I said. Now I can apologize if it hurt you, if I didn't mean that, if you were friends. But if I'm talking to somebody I don't like, oh no, I ain't finna tell you no shit I'm not finna follow through with. But that's just me. So they both respond, why though? No. F responds, why though? She says, what the laughing emoji? F responds, that's stupid. We literally found a way to get around that. C responds, no, like I'm dead ass. It's just what the options, and so we can leave and move on with our lives. F responds, all you have to do is find a roommate or an affordable apartment. There have been a lot of money jabs, by the way. Like, if you can afford it, types of those going on. I didn't really like that shit. So that didn't help the case. Here comes C. Listen to this. That's so evil of you. You would really pay $4,000 to break a lease? Your mom said she was gonna pay that. So
now hold on now.
Really your dad. But I'm that Byron ain't putting up money for that. That's my dad's name. Allegedly. Margaret ain't putting money up for that. That's my mom's name. We look alike. That's definitely my mom. So I don't know who's making who do what. But nonetheless, let's go back. F says, then we pay the fee or the transfer. C says, why mess up everyone? That's dumb as fuck. Again, you don't know how to talk to people. If you're trying to get something out of somebody, you don't berate them. And I literally only sent 3 messages out of all this. F responds, beyond dumb, it's just irrational. C responds, if you find another place to move out, then you can leave. That's what we'll talk about. Me and F have enough income to keep the place. Again, another money jab. Didn't like it. F, you do not have to move if you do not want to. Just find a roommate or roommates who make enough to take our place. C, Like, damn, Tyson, just a fucking 30-minute meeting. And again, the cussing. Again, and we'll keep on with our lives. But if you want to text everything out, then I can text the information. I will type everything in detail of the info since he don't want to have a fucking meeting. Yeah, bitch, I don't want to see your ass. The fuck? Who wants to see somebody they just fought with almost 2 days ago? And literally almost fought. Because like I said, them braids about to be on the floor.
Them box braids was cute, but you almost got them edges snatched.
F says, all right. Then here come F again, like I told y'all, trying to boss up. I don't know who the fuck you bossing up on. Tyson, stop going ghost after people ask you something and make a statement for that fact. You hoes don't know what facts are, bitch. First of all, let me relax. Y'all, I told y'all, I didn't really respond to this when it happened. So, bitch, we already at 15 minutes. God damn, shit. All right, I can talk. All right. So, then F says, you want to talk about respect and start giving that back. Blah, 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 all this stuff. So, see, I'm not even going to say all that stuff. She explains the process. Blah, 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 blah. All this stuff. And, let's see. We ended up doing lease, what is it? Transfer of the lease, something like that, where I could just take my name off the lease. So she goes into all this stuff. That is all. Nobody credit will be messed up. If you leave the lease, it doesn't go on your record, none of that. Me and F will stay at Moon Villas for the remainder of the lease, and we're all going with our lives. The only thing you have to pay for is, I believe, the month of October because you're still here. So we still have to pay the prorated October month, and then that's all. You can find you an affordable place. Again, the money jabs. Like, bitch, mind your fucking business.
Ooh, that make me mad.
I don't like that shit. They even said since you're not a student, you can literally move anywhere. Even the income-based places you can move into. Again, bitch. Ooh, all right. And that's that. So if you found a place, you can easily be removed, lease, da-da-da. Then she asks F if she's missing anything. He says you covered everything. And she said, oh, also to officially break a lease, it costs 4 months of our rent, which is essentially $4,000, which is why I said that. You would have to pay that to break the lease, but it costs nothing to remove your name. Bitch, first of all, I don't have to pay shit. I'm not the one trying to break the lease. So, because I'm the one who, like, I would have been perfectly fine. As hostile as this situation was, I would have been fine with us keeping it high and by for the next maybe 2-3 weeks. And maybe a bless you or an excuse me. And move on from there. Continue paying rent. Do what we got to do. As most roommates do. We're not the first roommates to have arguments. Now, this shit is a little different. I will say that. This playing field is a little different. But we're not the first, and we're not going to be the last. So she's explaining all this stuff, da-da-da-da-da. Again, this income shit. Me and F just cannot leave because your income isn't enough to cover the place. Now, all that is true, bitch, shut your mouth. Sit quiet. All right. That's why, these are key words. Watch out for this, because people will show you who they are. So, here she goes. Okay, I was driving when I read Tyson's message, and I'm rereading. My bad on the part. I thought you said you would break the lease, but you said not. So, but yeah, still stand that you can leave and it won't affect you. Blah, 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 blah. That's why I said you can leave or I can leave and just move back home. I'm not staying in that damn place and want out somehow. So damn dramatic. I don't want to keep it at the least amount with how our situation is. Me and F can only leave as a couple if you find another roommate. But if it comes down to it and nobody will comply or find out a decision, then yes, my parents will give me the money to break the lease. Then it'll look bad on all of our credit. But that's your decision. Just find your own place. Who wouldn't want that? Just find you another community and leave. So I'm making us break the lease, right? Right? Logic is the thing. Y'all heard that, right? That's me though. Because I'm going to her parents to get them $4,000. Because I tell you right now, my parents don't have, we're not even going to go into that. But with that being said, so F says, as well, I refuse to be there by myself and have my girl move out. I ain't finna do that. C says, we need to find something ASAP because the new bill will be out, blah, 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 blah. Either we go our separate lives or I'll be definitely moving home. So this girl is willing to leave her boyfriend in order, you know what I'm saying? She's willing to leave her boyfriend. Now, these are the same people who are talking about marriage, all this other stuff. And while I understand they are young, I think that's a little side-eye-ish that you would leave your boyfriend. Because you are so unsafe with the people that you're screaming at. But okay. So at any rate, I responded after this. I haven't responded once. I said, see, this is why I won't be having a conversation in person. I will speak to the leasing office when I get the information about removing somebody from the lease without negatively impacting anyone's credit. I will let you know once I reach a decision. I felt like that was fair. At this point, there's no trust. I don't trust you. You don't trust me. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you and your moms. Literally, fuck your moms.
Suck a dick and die.
So with that being said, I thought that was fair. Let me go talk to them. I want to hear it from their mouth. And Ebony and Ivory did have to intervene and let them know, yo, Tyson wants to find his own shit out. Y'all need to stop before y'all end up fighting. But that's a little later. At this time, I'm still scanning in the screenshots, letting them know everything that's going on. I'm still at Brunhilde's house. We're still talking. So F responds, we told you it would have been easier in person because then you have to respond. Bitch, I don't have to respond to shit. I will walk right past you. I will look at you and walk and keep walking and make my food and not give a fuck. That's the reason we went out, blah, 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 all this other shit. Oh, here we go. This is great. Let me see if I can cast this up on the screen. Yep, this part don't have to be doxed. So, well, other than the phone numbers. Oh, that's not, wait. Oh, I'm on the iPhone 8 Plus. That's not how you screenshot. I'll screenshot it on my phone later. At any rate, that's dumb. We literally fucking told you that you can leave without affecting your credit. That is what they said. Exactly, shit dumb. This is C saying all this. The girl. I was trying to have a nice and good sit-down conversation about this shit. Bitch, I don't want to sit down with you nowhere. You can sit at the bottom of the ocean, ho. But no, you want to do this shit and not talk in person. That's dumb. This is why we should have had it in person. If you want to go to the office, then we can all go. What's up? Let me know when you want to go. Bitch, I don't want to go nowhere with you. Again, unless you're going to the bottom of the ocean, I will watch you drift down. So, with that being said, from there, I said it had nothing to, this is, I think I only sent 2 messages at this point, so this must be, yeah. Oh, no. Wait, let me check. Okay, Brunhilde sent that text message. At this point, Ebony and Ivory are kind of giving me how to respond peacefully. So I responded, it has nothing to do with being easier. If you're disrespecting me in a group text, you would be just as bad, if not worse, in person. Look at how you was just talking to me. I'm not going up there with y'all. Y'all had no problem calling them without me present before you left for the cruise, which was the first week of September. Remember, I said homegirl still trying to ask us to go to the movies though and all that shit, right? Fake as fuck. I said, I'm not going to bring all this bullshit into a place of business. I will let you know my decision, as I said earlier, when I make it. Point blank, period. That's it. There's nothing else to say, bitch. I don't trust you. I'm going to go out there and hear from them myself. You had a whole month and some change, bitch. So anyway, calm down. Here comes F. And it's so funny because, like, I'm just going to be very honest. I'm not trying to put his personal business out there. But me and F have more in common than me and C do. First of all, when F left his family, although they try to keep it cute and, you know, we love him, he ain't got nowhere to go. He need to stay with this girl. He got money, but he ain't got nowhere to go on his own. He need this girl. So the fact that she willing to leave his ass to go back home because it's that bad, she's suffering and unsafe, that's really funny to me. He don't got no leg to stand up on. And he lets that be known later, but we'll keep going. And we've had these talks before anyways. And then F responds after that. Again, this is why we leaving. You tripping, you talking about us being disrespectful when you straight up disrespected C the other night as well as her mother. Fuck her mother. So at any rate, if anyone is disrespectful, it's your ass and you can kiss that black ass. Let me stop. Let me relax. We're good. We're in a better place. This room is big as hell. This room is as big as hell. Both of our rooms put together if you count the bathroom. So at any rate, the fact that you don't want us up there shows you have no common sense when it comes to matters like this. Notice I haven't insulted them one time during this whole exchange. We went up there to ask about options because we weren't sure about the correct option. Then you started tripping about the dog, fish piss. Then we found out it was a water heater and you didn't clean that ish up for a whole weekend. Again, you acting like I know that's the water heater. But that's okay. Fuck y'all hoes. So, since we disrespectful, address your own stupidity and dumbass tendencies to be disrespectful as well. Like how you kept cutting off C and myself off last night. First of all, bitch, we're not even gonna do that. We're not even gonna do that. Fuck both of y'all. I don't give a fuck. At this point, it's just gonna be fuck you. That's gonna be my ad lib every other sentence. As well as you began raising your voice. You damn right I did. But as soon as I did it, you had a bitch fit. So, fuck your feelings, Tyson, because I'm fed the fuck up. Keep in mind, I still ain't responding. Like, I know one thing about me is, and I've heard this before, is I can make you feel really, really special. And I can also trigger the fuck out of you. Yeah, choose wisely. But some people are so simple like this. I mean, they're 2 years younger than me, but as you can see, our maturity is different. And there are some places where they may be more mature than me. I can say they were definitely more active in schoolwork than I was. I wish I was that more active. You know what I'm saying? But that goes without, well, that doesn't go without saying, but that's a whole nother topic. So at any rate, we literally have the simplest solution, and you tripping about it. Go and talk to them, damn it, so we can move the fuck out. I'll even get my parents to help with this. They ain't finna help your ass. Because I'm tired of coming home to some goddamn bullshit for no reason. Again, I don't know what bullshit you coming home to that y'all ain't starting. And if you got a problem with anything I have, say it to me in person. The same person who wanted to text me from a whole nother room the other night when we could have just talked. Then Brunhilde writes this, and she didn't okay it with me before she sent it. But at this point, I didn't have no more energy for them. I just woke up. This is too early. At this point, it's 1:35. So this has been going on for 2 hours now. Oh, y'all give me 1 second. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry, the mucus build up. Get it out. Sign of Corona. I ain't playing it.
Fuck that shit.
So at any rate, this one Brunhilde said, I'm tripping, question mark. You're blowing up at a group chat, cussing at me, yelling in all caps and calling me out by name, but I'm ... tripping. Y'all are being very unreasonable. And instead of being grown about this, you're flipping out once again. It's Tuesday. We had a conversation Sunday. Let's address Charmeleon's mother getting in my fucking face and banging on my door since we want to bring up old shit. You can't make me make a decision without time and analyzing everything. So why are we still talking about this? Now, I didn't okay the message, but I agree with it. If these were logical people and they weren't so emotional, I would have told her to keep the mom part out because this is already being brought up anyways. But at this point, I felt like fuck her, fuck him, fuck her mom. So F responds, because you are holding us up, we are literally waiting on you. They've been trying to leave for a month. Keep in mind, I just found out about all this now. And I didn't find out from them either until, shit hit the fan as far as that. But the leasing lady is the one who let me know they were trying to leave since September. So I'm not holding you up for shit, bitch. So at any rate, if you would have said, hey, let's all go up there, we wouldn't be having this combo. You know what? Is there any names in this? I'll just dox the rest and throw it up here. So at that point, that ends that conversation. I'm gonna leave that up there for y'all so y'all can, read it while I'm talking. Let me just scoot the phone over. Okay, never mind. It'll stay right there. I was gonna try to scoot over so I can blow it up big, but y'all have fun with that. I'll dox it out and do all that and leave it up there for a time. Because I know as a person who watches YouTubers, I know how it feels when we, only leave the screen up there for 5 seconds. It's like, bitch, I can't read that damn fast. The fuck? Excuse me. So at any rate, this is definitely the final version of this because I'm not going through these damn texts again. We made it through there. In between this, Ebony and Ivory intervened. And that's where y'all see Capri Sun tell Forrest to calm down after that message. And we didn't speak from then. That's when I told y'all it had been crickets. You hear a pin drop when we was in the house. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Then a couple days go by and Capri Sun's father is back. Now, I've heard my family and her family say this man looks like a black man. If he is black, then so is Evelyn Lozada. And that's all I got to say on that. But at any rate, they're there at the door. I opened the door for them. I don't even think I spoke. And that's so sad. Her sister was so cool. Her sister and her little friend, I can't remember his name. He moved though, I think. I don't think that was the friend that was there at that time. But, yeah. That girl was cool. But fuck her sister and her mama.
Fuck that dog and your man.
For that hoe.
Your sis was chill, still got love for your granny though. Ain't drop a bookshelf on it cause I thought we was a family hoe.
At any rate, Capri Sun. Oh yeah. So they're talking or whatever. Me and Brunhilde are already on the couch, and I'm like, I'm not leaving this for nobody. I'm not leaving this post. Now, what I should have did was left, because in true Capri Sun fashion, here she go, got to start some shit, talking about, oh, Tyson didn't tell you he's leaving.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
And when do we come to that conclusion, bitch? So again, like I said, treating me like the add-in roommate. So, with that being said from there, let me see if there's anything else I need to include. I just want to include that part because that really fucked me up. All right. Like I said, yeah, for the next 2 weeks, it was crickets, and rightfully so. All right, next we have the ending and my final thoughts. And you know what? We can just go ahead and make this my ending. We got time. It's 30 minutes, but hey, y'all made it through the part one has the most views, and that shit was 47 minutes. So like I said, hope you cleaning and doing something. We can end this off, and then I can get back to regular content. Get that shit out. Get out of here. So my final thoughts on the whole situation. I do feel like this was a learning situation. It definitely taught me to speak up more, and I feel like that's something I do get from my parents. Like, they just allow me to, I don't like the word bullied, I don't like it, but they allowed things to happen that they should not have to me in school, and it affected how I respond to people in my adult years now. And I'm not as, I wouldn't say at all, I'm a 6'1" black man. I wouldn't say that I'm docile necessarily, but I would say there are times where I don't speak up enough or speak up how I should. So, and I'll even discuss it or get advice from people, and I still may not say the full extent of what I need to say. But they are very like people pleasing, appeasing, at least as far as like to keep up appearances. So I think I've got that from my parents too. But this situation taught me not to be so much like that. Sadly, it's fucked up how I look at some adults even more. I already had my family to, dysfunction to look at, but now Capri Sun's mama then added onto that list too, because I just want to knock her clean out the frame. And I know where she lives. Still, I still kind of want to. I'm not gonna lie. After that shit, drive by, throw some. Well, I don't want to say that shit because God forbid something happened. Then I didn't incriminate myself on the video. So at any rate, but fuck that lady. So with that being said, it taught me, like I said, be more direct. Discernment is a thing. If there's a problem, speak out, speak up and speak out. Definitely try to let people get their words in. Even though I do have ADHD, can't be cutting people off. I will say that. It taught me to better react. Believe it or not, because I did know, like, the whole shoe thing, and the whole, about to knock her mama the fuck out. Those were moments, those were build-up moments. They were built up. After 2 months of this shit, I was tired. So those are built up. It did teach me a lot of patience in this situation. What else would I say? I would more than likely never move in with a couple because there's always going to be a 2-on-1. And I don't believe in couples moving in with single people. Now, if they're two couples, then I think that works. So I'm a fond believer in that. I do not believe in that. Or if it's two couples, like here in this situation, there's a couple and then there's a son and a person upstairs and then me. So, that works out for me. And then the boyfriend, he doesn't really live here. They're trying to make him a roommate, but he does stay with some people. But he'll stay here, from time to time, come help fix stuff and all that. So that dynamic works for me, but I would never do a couple and me as roommates again. I would not do that again. No.
I'm good. Yeah.
What else? It taught me to not put up with people's shit. Definitely. So I am quick to more call stuff out. And one of the things that Well, no, that's not really going to have to mention that. But it did teach me that. Now, my final thoughts as far as the situation. Keywords that I kept telling y'all to remember throughout the videos. Her dad said he would pay the difference if they hadn't found a roommate by the time he had got back. So she was moving out anyways. She let me know, and she let me know that. That was something to remember. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else, and of course I do the notebook. The way that she kept treating me like an add-in roommate. Or like, you know, I was just failing on hard times and was staying there for free. You know what I'm saying? What else? The little microaggressive shit, like rearranging the fridge, the bookshelf. There's a number of things. The way she tried to handle me. The fact that she came out of her mouth and said, but we did help you. What my final conclusion is of that situation is I feel like, and Ebony, we have both stated, we both agreed on this. We both agreed on this on the phone. They are the type of black people that will do something for you and then expect something in return. Or you owe them. They are those type of black people. Sadly, they exist. And that is the type of black people they are. They feel like if they do something for you, they owe you. Hence why her mom gave me the furniture. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I do feel the girl had pure intentions in the beginning when I heard what you were going through, da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, we had kicked it before at Ebony and Ivory's house. So, you know, I do feel like there were pure intentions there. But I feel like overall, over time, it became, I'm used to having my way. I'm mommy and daddy's girl. Because look, y'all see how mama backed her up with the damn Bobbsey twins text messages back and forth to me that day when they were together doing that toxic ass shit. And then daddy is finna come home and give her the money to move out if she don't have it by then. And he's willing to pay $4,000. Y'all, $4,000, that's a lot. I don't care if you're rich or not. That's a lot. That's a lot. So he's about to drop $4,000 because she's just so unsafe and so in distress. She done sowed all these seeds, even went as far as to tell Ebony that she feels like I might poison her dog. And I'm sure she passed that sentiment along to her mother and her father. Now, would I ever poison the dog? No. Did I kick the shit out that bitch one day? I sure motherfucking did. Sure motherfucking did. Untrained ass dog. She sat there in front of the kitchen as I was walking. And at first I had stepped over her because I had just got used to the, I don't want to call it abuse because abuse ain't the term to be playing around with, but I had got used to the savagery. So I stepped over her and then thought about it and punted the shit out of her. Let me react that for y'all. All right, let's pretend this is fish piss. All right, stepped over her, thought about it. Yeah, that was me. There goes a little secret from that situation. And hey, maybe she felt it in her soul that I was going to poison that dog. Who knows? I wasn't going to. But I did kick the shit out of her that day. And it was funny because I think she was in the room when it happened. She didn't see it. But when Hilda did, she just did a, oh, something like that. So she noticed. But at any rate, I'm proud of myself for getting through to the video. Not saying anything. I'm glad we could wrap the conclusion up in this and be done with it. Like I said, all those situations combined, even the nagging, I don't know if I mentioned this, but she would nag about him washing dishes versus using the dishwasher that we're paying rent for. So I felt like it was we helped Tyson out. He should do whatever the fuck we say. I'm used to getting my way from mommy and daddy. And because I can't get my way, let me go say that I'm unsafe. I don't feel safe. Let me go say, which I don't negate. She did not. But the thing is, you did not communicate that to me clearly. That is my issue with that. And then also, it makes it hard for me to believe that when you're going off on the same person you don't feel safe about. Because anytime, Sean could have came out of that room if he wanted to. And I told him to be on standby. Because, like I said, two women, to me, two women going at a guy is not right. Two guys ain't going at a women, two women ain't right. But if you want to do this, we can. Because at this point, you didn't disrespect him. You didn't disrespect me. Your mama has disrespected us more than you have, really. You know what I'm saying? At least him, not so much me. Because I done been here to be with you for some shit to happen. But at any rate, damn, what was I listing off? Oh, yeah. So she used to, like I said, used to get mommy and daddy. Well, mommy and daddy, or mommy and daddy used to giving her whatever she want. Daddy was going to pay the money if there was, you know, they couldn't find a roommate by then anyways. So like I said, it became, you know what? Tyson's indisposable. Hey, you guys, coming through real quick with a shameless plug. Just saying, go check out that Fuego. But real quick, I have forgot this earlier. It slipped my mind. I also feel that they used the situation, as in they used me for 2 months of rent, because I forgot to tell y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all where they worked at, but they worked waitress/waiter jobs. So they make money every night. Keep in mind, I'm a delivery driver. I know what tips, you know what I'm saying, can add up to. So I feel like it became, you know what, at this point, we can afford it by ourselves. Tyson's not listening, so bye-bye. I just wanted to come in and add that real quick. I hate to add more time on this, but I wanted to explain that. All right, back to the video. Or he's disposable. So shoe fly, get away. Let's come up with every excuse, every reason to figure out why he's such a hard roommate. Hard roommate. So, yeah, that is what I feel like happened in the end. Nobody can convince me differently of that. It was some snake-ass, flaw-ass shit to do. But knowing these people, I don't expect anything different. Like, so that pretty much concludes the situation. There's other parts that are more personal and intimate, but these are about the roommates. Maybe I'll come back and tell those another day. I think we've done enough story times for now. So it'll be a hot minute before I do another story time on here. But thank y'all for sticking through if you made it all the way through. Pick your roommates carefully. Pick your roommates carefully. If there's an option to do like a sleepover for maybe a week before you get in the apartment. I know that sounds crazy, but hey, I actually found out in some apartments, they'll let you stay overnight to see how it goes. Because, you know, you'll find out more in the apartment at nighttime than you will just looking at it in the daytime for 5 minutes. So that's the thing. Maybe we could apply that with roommates. See how it goes. You know, maybe not at the apartment, but, well, I mean, hey, if they'll allow one person, I assume they'll allow the roommates. But, you know, do a little soft sleepover. If not at the apartment, at their house. See how it goes. Go into their bathroom. You know, not invade their privacy, but, you know, if they're going to do it at their house, you're going to have to go in their bathroom anyways, unless they got a multitude of bathrooms. You see how clean they are. You know, get a little feel, if possible. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Yeah, that was a long 2 months, as y'all can tell, just by these damn videos. I'm glad to be over with the story time though. Let me go get to editing. Oh my God. This is gonna be so much fun. So at any rate, thank y'all for watching this video down below. Or thank y'all for watching this video. And I will get back to y'all on the next video. Whole new commentary topic. We will not be discussing these roommates once again. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. Don't ask me who these people are. If you do know them, please do not mention them. You never know when the video's gonna skyrocket in views and all that. I don't need nobody coming up dead. Granted, I don't like these people. You know, not like if they caught COVID, I wouldn't feel bad at all. But do I want to set them up online without knowledge? No. So, damn, that Sagittarius in me is terrible. But at any rate, I'm finna go put some more cream in this jank-ass coffee, pimp this out, and go edit this, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I gotta go to work tomorrow. It's gonna be me and 2 other people manning the whole restaurant. So, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or whenever I come back to do a video. And make sure to leave a like, comment down below, share, and I'll get back to y'all in the next video. Peace.